It works. I like it.
Oh, we are on.
So we're glad you like it.
It's Brittny with Mama Bird. Isn't that right? Is it Mama Bird?
Mama Bird Market.
Mama Bird Market. She is going to be a vendor at our conference. And first of all, how did you come up with Mama Bird? And what is Mama Bird?
Because I'm a bird. That's my last name, and that's what my kids' friends call me, is Mama Bird. And the products that I offer are everything that I use for my family. I developed them for my kids, and so it just kind of an extension of that is just Mama Bird.
So tell us about that process. How did you go about, because it's not easy just to invent your own products. So how did you go about that?
Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of all started probably 8 years ago. I started learning more about gut health and just kind of that more natural solutions to healing in general. And that really extended my interest in herbology and more essential oils and homeopathy, just kind of alternative medicines to be able to use with my family. And so I just kind of tinkered with them to try to figure them out as I was using them, or something came up, trying to decide what I could use in my family that was more natural than something I could go buy at a pharmacy. And I fell in love with herbology, actually. I love it. It's my favorite. And so just playing around with learning that and how to use these herbs and to really get their medicinal properties is kind of where all this came from. I'm not super comfortable with doing tinctures yet, but salves are super easy, and I really enjoy making them, and I really like using them on my family too.
So how many different products do you have now then? For the Mama Bird Market?
See, what are we up to? I just made 5 new ones for a show I did last weekend, and I am so happy with those as well. I think that puts me up to, 12 I'm going to bring.
Nice.
Now,
when she originally, oh, sorry, I cut you off. So you have 12 that you've created, and those 12 are for all different types of things. Give us a kind of an idea of what those 12 would be for.
Yeah, so I have a whole first aid section that I really love. It's probably my most favorite and my most go-to. There is these things that I wanted to use for first aid. I have a mom and kids section, so for pregnant moms and new babies, an awesome diaper rash cream that is really good. All powered by herbs. And then kind of a skin care section, which eczema cream and scar reducers and a hand balm that's a really nourishing one in there.
Nice. So yeah, you just kind of, every time it's like, oh, hey, I don't have anything for that. I'm going to put together a little, and try it and go from there, kind of thing. Is that how you go about making them?
Pretty much. So my sister-in-law came to me a few weeks ago. She's like, oh, my son has a diaper rash that I cannot get rid of. Like, what can you give for me? So I did some more research and put some things together and had her try it. And it took care of it in a day and loved it. So that kind of became my new product.
That's top seller right there now.
It's something that she wanted, that she needed, and let's create that. So
yeah. So when Brittny first came to us and asked about possibly being a vendor, she's like, well, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. And I'm like, well, unfortunately, we already have this, this, and this, and this, because we don't want to have too many of the same thing at the conference. But she goes, I have salves. And I'm like, perfect. That would be awesome. Because we do have some other skin care stuff there, but those are drastically different because they're yours. They're not a name brand. They're yours that you've created. So that's awesome for that kind of thing. Way to go out and just be proactive on how to, hey, I have a problem. How do I fix the problem? And how do I do it naturally? So way to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what is it that people are going to be able to do at your booth? Is it just, are they going to be able to try on the salves? Are they going to be able to put on?
Can they use the diaper rash? Is what they want to know.
I sent it to the bathroom for that one, but yeah, I actually have everything out to sample. So if there is something that you want to sample, absolutely, you get to try it right then and there. And I love it because I think the herbs really speak for themselves in there. So take arnica cream, for example. It's a really powerful anti-inflammatory and pain reliever. And so when people try it, they put it on, and all of a sudden their joints don't hurt, or their back pain kind of decreases. It's not solving the problem, but it's going to make it bearable, and it's a way more natural solution than taking ibuprofen or Advil. So I love that. I love just letting people try everything that I have, because it speaks for itself when you do.
So do you use like herbs, but then you also use essential oils, and like what is it, the stuff that you kind of...
What is the base salve made out of?
Yeah, they're all different, but everything that I put in them serves a purpose. So there's nothing extra that is not going to give it a benefit, if that makes sense. So yes, some of it does have essential oils in it because they are powerful herbal healers as well.
Yeah.
But they all serve a purpose. I don't add anything scented or additionally scented beyond what you're going to smell from it.
On purpose. You're not trying to create a scent, basically.
I'm not trying to create scent. So I mean, most of them don't smell. A lot of them you can smell the herbs or a few essential oils that are in there, but everything has a purpose. Most of them, salves are all made with an oil infusion of the herbs. So I take whatever herbs I want in that, and I put them in a jar, usually with olive oil. Some of them have different types of oils, and I let that sit on my counter for a couple weeks and let it just really infuse into those oils. And that is the base for all of them. So depending on what it's for, those infused oils go into the base of the salve. And then, a little beeswax or something else is going to make it a little bit hard and put it on so it's not a liquid oil.
I love that it's all natural. One of the things that drives me the most craziest is when you have these products and it's like, why are you putting like red dye in it, and why are you like putting these fragrances in it? Like, just get back to the basics.
Well, and like foods, they use the totally crazy oils, the canola oils and different things like that. It's like, why? But it's costly.
And even when you're doing like your salve and stuff like that, I bet your olive oil is probably a pretty high quality oil. And sometimes, you just never know what they're going to be putting in these products. And here they're trying to make these really good products, but then they're not using the best ingredients. And it drives me crazy that I can't get these good products.
That's why
it really bothered me that so many things were petroleum based.
Yes.
And while that could be very nourishing oil and cream, I didn't want it. I didn't want to use that when there's so many other options that give benefits. Olive oil in itself has medicinal benefits. So why not use that and increase the power of your herbs? That I didn't want those artificial ingredients in there.
Yeah.
So you're constantly making them then? Like you probably have a room in your house, in your little dungeon or something that has all your little processes, right? That you're, because now I'm infusing it with the oil. Now I'm starting to do this, and you just have a whole bunch of different things. That's kind of funny.
I do. It kind of takes over my kitchen when I do it. My husband kind of laughs at me, calls it my witchcraft, because I'm always mixing in different things to see how it works. But yeah, I always have herbs soaking, and I have oils already done just so I can put them together whenever I need to. But the benefit of these is a little bit goes such a long way that, a 2-ounce tin will last you a year or two.
Oh, wow.
Because you don't need very much of it. So once you have it, most of the herbs are natural antibiotic as well. And so it preserves the life of them.
And it's also to where you do use the herbs and essential oils and all that kind of stuff. Those things are multi-purpose. They're not just like one thing that's good for. They are a variety of things you can use it for.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have calendula in probably just about everything I make because it's so versatile and it's so gentle that it's really great for kids as well. And it works for so many things, like you said.
Yeah. So we are so glad that you're going to be able to be at the conference and be able to share your products with us. And we wanted, hopefully everyone can like and share this video, because they're going to want to go see some of your slabs that you've made, because a lot of people are looking for natural products and things that they're putting on their skins. They don't have to put, on their kids' skin. that's like natural. We're so sick of using all of these things that the market thinks that we want, when there's upcoming people that are realizing how detrimental it is to put these on their body. And you have a code that you can share with everyone. Do you want to share what that is?
Bird 30, and you get $17 off your ticket price for the 2-day live conference.
Yep, that's right. You get in for $30 with that. And Shane, he just said before, why didn't you do Mama Bird 30? Like, because sometimes,
sometimes it's trying to be simple.
Yeah, you just need to be simple. So it's just Bird 30. But we're grateful that you're able to be there and be able to share this, because it's all about natural health. That's what the whole conference is about natural health. And
Which I love.
Yep. And, that's what we need to get back to, is how we can take care of our bodies. And these things, these products you're using in yours are all natural products. And that's why we are so glad that you're with us and that you're going to be able to be there. So everyone, come to Brittny's, come to her booth and be able to come and sample all your products. And what do you think is going to be your very top one?
Top seller.
I have two that most people really love, and one is the natural sunscreen. It's all natural, nothing artificial in it, and it works fantastic. I've been using it with my kids for years, and they love it. And the second one that's really popular is the hand balm, because it's non-scented. Guys love it because it's something that actually nourishes their hands, and we, are still in a time where we wash our hands so much that our hands get so dry.
Yeah,
I
know.
The hand balm is a really nourishing one.
All right. Well, we were excited to see you next week. So everybody, go to the website, click on the tickets, purchase your tickets, and put in Bird 30, and you can get your tickets for $17 off, $30 for 2 days, which is a steal. So.
And it's just another example of all the different types of booths that we have at the conference that can help in many different ways. So thank you so much for being a part of it, and we will talk to you next week.
Sounds good.
See you later.